Layla, an antique restorer with an adventurous spirit, inherited a sprawling, ancient Ottoman mansion nestled deep within the labyrinthine alleys of Fenner. Its ornate wooden facade, once grand, now sagged with age, whispering tales of forgotten eras. Despite the locals' hushed warnings of its haunted past, Layla, intrigued by its history and the challenge of restoration, decided to make it her new home. The interior was a symphony of dust and grandeur. High ceilings, intricate frescoes, and stained glass windows painted the dim light in fractured hues. Layla spent her days meticulously cleaning, uncovering hidden beauty beneath layers of neglect. But as dusk settled, a profound silence descended, broken only by the creaks and groans of the old house, sounds that seemed to shift and whisper just beyond her hearing. One evening, a peculiar chill permeated the air, colder than the Istanbul winter outside. Layla, wrapped in a thick shawl, found herself drawn to the mansion's deepest, most secluded chamber, a forgotten library filled with ancient, leather-bound tomes. A faint, sweet, yet unsettling scent, like decaying roses and damp earth, hung heavy in the air, growing stronger as she approached a tall, locked cabinet. The cabinet, when finally opened with a key she found tucked away in a hidden drawer, revealed not books, but a collection of strange, unsettling artifacts. A tarnished silver mirror, a dried, twisted root resembling a human figure, and a single yellowed parchment. As Layla touched the parchment, a gust of wind, seemingly from nowhere, slammed the cabinet doors shut, plunging the room into momentary darkness. The parchment detailed the legend of the Gulyabani, a monstrous, hairy creature of Turkish folklore, said to haunt old, neglected places and prey on the lonely. It spoke of a specific ritual to appease it, involving offerings of milk and honey left at a crossroads under a full moon. Layla dismissed it as a fanciful tale, a relic of superstitious times, but an unsettling feeling began to gnaw at her. Days turned into nights, and the mansion's whispers grew louder, more insistent. Objects would shift, doors would creak open, and faint, guttural growls seemed to echo from the deepest corners of the house. Layla tried to rationalize it all, old house settling, drafts, her imagination. But the feeling of being watched, of not being alone, became overwhelming. One stormy night, the mansion plunged into darkness as the electricity failed. Layla fumbled for a candle, her heart pounding. A chilling, heavy thud echoed from the floor above, followed by a dragging sound, as if something immense was being pulled across the old wooden planks. It was too heavy to be a draft, too deliberate to be the house settling. Trembling, Layla crept up the grand staircase, the candle flame dancing wildly, casting monstrous shadows. The dragging sound had stopped. As she reached the landing, a foul, earthy stench filled her nostrils, a smell of damp fur and decay. The door to the master bedroom, which she had kept locked, now stood ajar, revealing an inky blackness within. A low, guttural growl rumbled from the darkness of the room. A colossal, shadowy figure, vaguely humanoid but covered in matted, dark fur, slowly emerged. Its eyes, two glowing embers in the gloom, fixed on Layla. It was the Gulyabani, just as described in the ancient parchment, its presence radiating an ancient, primal malevolence. Layla let out a strangled scream, dropping the candle. It extinguished with a hiss, plunging the mansion into absolute darkness. The last thing she heard before the darkness consumed her was the heavy, shuffling steps of the Gulyabani, closing in, and its chilling, deep growl echoing through the old Ottoman mansion, claiming its new, permanent resident.